because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do.
Update on the Tory Lanez poking incident, bro.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. Passenger side is where Miss Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on the gun. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense? Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense?
Man, look, bro, a lot of us had suspected that there's some foul play involved in this Tory Lanez sentencing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from this video we just watched, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, you know what I mean? First of all, if they have all this evidence, what's the holdup, bro? You know what I'm saying? Of course, this is the thing I'll be saying about the judicial system, bro. It's not about who's innocent or not. It's about who got more bread to pay the right lawyers to do, because I know there was definitely talk about, you know, one of them guys, bodyguards or whatever it is, or even the bro was saying, dude that was watching say he saw 2 women struggling and the gun went off, ooh, you know what I mean? And I think there was a bodyguard that said he didn't see Tory, you know what I'm saying, BLAMMED. Now there's another bodyguard, you know what I'm saying, coming out to say, yo, like, I heard what really went down. You know what I'm saying? And, and a lot of us did suspect that, you know what I'm saying, old girl, the best friend was the one that, you know what I mean, the whole time. Because as bro was saying, why in the heck y'all only checked or tested Tory's shit? What about, you know, the old girl? What about, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And we could already smell foul play. Now, those people that just wanted to believe what they wanted to believe, they believed it 100%. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, as I always tell you, the judicial system is not about who's right and who's wrong. It's not about who committed the crime. It's about, you know, technical know-hows and all that, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why bro is right there. Now, update also on, you know, who poked bro. This bro that poked her, bro, right there, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Bro, look, you know what I mean? And, you know, they say it's about to start a whole race war and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying, and blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, Trippie Redd has something to say about it too, you know what I'm saying? They gonna send bro back to the set. I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, let's be real. You know, when it comes to that, they don't care about prisoners, right? They're gonna try to send bro back there. You already know, bro. If they send him back there, them boys gonna finish the job. Them folks behind there, bro, they don't care about adding more time, because 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10 or however many times out of 10, you know what I'm saying, these individuals are guys that either got life sentences or they're getting orders from guys that got life sentences. You know, it's, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's a good idea, especially with all this, you know, what the video we watched, them talking about, you know what I'm saying, this new evidence or whatever the fuck they got. I don't think it's a smart move, you know what I'm saying? I think whoever needs to be looking into this needs to look into this ASAP, because bro almost died. And if he's innocent and he comes out to find out that bro is actually innocent and all that good stuff, it's not going to be a good look for the, you know what I'm saying, judicial system at all. You know what I mean? Not like we saying the judicial system is a good look at all. We already understand how that shit works. It's about bread. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. For sure, I definitely feel like, you know what I'm saying, with this whole new discovery or this new press conference, whatever the fuck that just came through, you know, it answers a lot of questions for those of us that we believe that it was a fishy play. It was kind of fishy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like all the NDAs and all this other shit and woo. It's like, bro, you really trying to find out who did this shit? Why are you worried about NDAs and who? You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Like, who blamed who, girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it a friend? You know what I mean? And then they were talking about how that phone call Tory would, you know, just sound good. Bro, if that man, from what we just heard, if he held the thing and he went off, and bruh's trying to be solid, like, you know, we seen him, you know what I mean? I'm just being real. Him being in prison, you know what I'm saying, from being a musician, and bruh trying to run shit over there too, you know what I'm saying, in the prisons, you know what I mean? He was probably just trying to hold it down and not snitch. I don't know, you know what I mean? But it just seems right now, all the evidence, all this, you know, stuff we're hearing right now, it seems like bruh might have been innocent all along, you know what I'm saying? He might just be, you know what I mean, not trying to speak, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to take the stand, you know, all the other shit. You can just see him trying to be, you know, the whatever, the role model or model of a man that ain't gonna tell or ain't gonna cooperate with the police, you know, all that good shit. Now, did it help him? Bro got stopped, you know, poked 14 times out of that. You can say it did, it didn't, you know what I'm saying? You know, who knows, you know what I mean? But it definitely, you know, things now are beginning to look a little, you know what I'm saying? A lot of questions need to come up, you know? So all those people that were, oh, he did it. You might want to, you know what I mean? But then again, those people, you probably can't even convince them otherwise. To them, all this new stuff, they probably coming up with, people going to say whatever they're going to say, bro. But all I know is, bro, somebody needs to help, bro. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to send him back, though, shit. That's Strippy said. That's fucked up. Like real shit. You know what I mean? If they're going to send him back there, them boys going to finish the job. You know what I'm saying? But I like to hear y'all's thoughts about it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, boy, alrighty, man. Line of empathy. Bro, talk. You feel what I'm saying? Got a positive vibes. Yeah, I'm gonna see y'all. Peace.
Almighty push.
Do like you supposed to. Do like you supposed to. Do like you supposed to. I say do like you supposed to.
You know, doing what I wasn't supposed to be doing. They were bigger outside of what they did than what they did. You know, I'm a great rapper, but you forgot about that right now because I'm doing so many other things. So that's what I want to be known for, all of the great things that I do outside of it.